Finally, the Ghanaians in South Africa have decided to leave South Africa. And for me, this is a good news. You know why? Being in someone's country is like going to someone's house. When that person says, I don't need you anymore, you need to go. Understand? You need to leave. You don't need to start pushing it. You don't need to start fighting that. You can't even fight someone in his or her house. It's not right. The video I dropped some days ago, none of them came out. Only one person. Understand? But today, 300 of Ghanaians are leaving South Africa. This is nice. My people, no place like home. If someone says that he or she doesn't want you, he or she doesn't need you in his or her space, the best thing you need to do is to leave. Though they are saying among that 300, only 10 are documented, that 290 of them are not documented. We are not here for that. Understand? The good news here is that they are living with their life peacefully. Understand? Just to watch the video and see things for yourself.
Now, as anti-illegal immigration protests continue to spread across parts of the country, the Ghanaian government has begun the first phase of its voluntary repatriation program. That's for citizens wishing to return home.
And it follows growing concerns over the safety and well-being of foreign nationals amid heightened tensions linked to anti-illegal immigration demonstrations. More than 300 Ghanaians are set to board the first flight headed to Accra this moment. And you seeing live picture there from the departures hall at ORT. And this is where Ngobile Madlala is. Ngobile, good morning. You spoke to a South African immigration officer who explained a little bit around the process of some of these citizens departing, some of them apparently deportees as well. Just tell us a little bit more about the information you've gleaned and whether we're now seeing the finalization of the departure details for those Ghanaian nationals.
Well, Iman, yes, we have heard from immigration that there were some of those people that had crossed the law and ended up at Lindela, and this is where the area where you would have to wait before you are deported. We are told then by the officials in the immigration sector that when they heard that there was going to be this flight that was going to go to Ghana, then they took that opportunity then to be able to deport those that were at Lindela. Now, we understand that out of those, it was about 30 of them that were then part of those that have traveled now to Ghana or will be traveling to Ghana. But I want you to listen to immigration quickly so that they can explain further.
Well, what we found is that obviously we got the list, and one of the areas that we were obviously concerned was that not many of them had actual documents. So it is that process that we had to make sure that then we verify against the information that we receive from the embassy, against the systems of the Department of Home Affairs and others, to make sure that there is indeed these people that we can allow to depart. So in terms of the security vetting and checks, we are satisfied that those are departing indeed can depart, but more importantly, those who are non-compliant with that, it's important that we make sure that they are going against some of our list, whether those are overstayed a bit longer, non-compliant with the documents, and still continue with the necessary enforcement and sanctions against those individuals.
Iman, what's very interesting now is that we're seeing quite a number of those people that were here to get the aeroplane now leaving with their bags. We are told that not all of them have actually fitted to that flight, and now they are going to be making their way back to the embassy. Now, just to remind you, Iman, we had about 7 buses that left the embassy. We know that also there were some of those trailer that were bringing in their bags, and we know that at that time they had counted over 300 people that were keen to go back to Ghana, and at this point we are told that over 320 people can be part of that flight, but not everyone can make it, and that's why you're seeing now people going back. And this is, of course, means that they'll have to come back probably when there is a second phase where people will be able to be taken back to Ghana. Now, the process in itself means that for those that are going to be making their way to Ghana, they are going to be reintegrated to the society. What that means is that they're going to start with the psychosocial support as they arrive, and then they are going to be brought in. And this, we understand that as they have these conversations with officials in Ghana, that they are going to actually be provided identification. We understand that that country itself has a new identification, so they are going to be provided with that so that they're able to reintegrate into the society. Then also their names are going to be included in those that are looking for jobs. We have heard that there are a number of business people that have said that they will be offering jobs to those people that are going to be arriving in Ghana in about 6 hours once the flight has left or tumble. But I want you to listen to Ghana's High Commissioner as he explains to us that even though these processes are underway, doesn't mean that the two countries are at odds.
We'll play that bite for our viewers a little bit later on, but what you're seeing there is the departure status board at OR Tambo International Departures Hall. You can see the updated time there, 7 o'clock for that flight to depart. It was initially scheduled at 6, said to have been delayed. Let's see, it's 7 o'clock's come and gone, whether it will in fact be taking off shortly. As you heard from Mobile there will be possibly another phase in these departures, as not everyone who was supposed to get on those flights made it this morning.
What we found is that of the 300, only 10 of them are legal in the country. So quite a number of them is in non-compliance to our Immigration Act. And as I indicated, we'll make sure that certain enforcement actions are implemented. We found that many of them did not comply with the South African immigration legislation, and there are certain transgressions found, and therefore we obviously will have to make sure that certain sanctions are enforced. But I think what's important is that the collaboration with the Ghanaian embassy and ourselves to make sure that we have the numbers that they indicated they have, bring them here to the airport, and to make sure that the processes are followed here as well.
You have seen it by yourself, right? Okay, this is nice. Like I said, this is good. It's better like this. Let them go back to their home. Understand? But my own here is this: let their president do as he has promised them. Understand? Because there are some promises he made to them. My prayer is for their government to do like he said. Thank you for watching this video, and do well to subscribe to this channel. Drop your thoughts on the comment section of this video. Do you think that them leaving South Africa peacefully like this, do you think is okay, or do you think they would have stayed there? Hey, drop your thoughts on the comment section of this video. See you guys on my next video. Bye bye.